Sure, let's make it a whole series. Why not, tell you all the crazy friendships that I've had over the past, I don't know, 15, 20 years. So here's a friendship that I had over 8 years ago that I thought, or I still think that's weird how things played out, but you be the judge because my mindset then is totally different from my mindset now. So you let me know what decisions you would have done versus, what I did. So about 7, 8 years ago, I got this Facebook direct message from a girl, and she was like, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but we went to undergrad together, and I seen you on Facebook and just wanted to reach out to you. And in my head, I'm like really trying to figure out who she is. I mean, I still don't remember who she is. I don't remember much from undergrad, let's be honest. So I messaged her back. I was like, hey girl, not to be embarrassed. I was like, hey girl, yeah, I remember you, but I lied. And I was like, whatever. So anyway, we decided to link up and, get to know each other on a better level, whatever. She was new to Texas. I had already been here for a few years. And so I needed some new friends. So why not? We went to school together, so she said. So we did that. We linked up and we started a whole friendship. So during the friendship, everything was good. I thought it was a healthy friendship. She poured into me. I poured into her. She confided in me. I confided into her. She was in a relationship at the time. It was a very toxic relationship. It wasn't healthy at all. And so she was just always going through something with this guy. And at the time, well, still, I was already married. And, the only thing that I can think that I was going through that time that she would have a part in was that me and my husband at the time was having trouble getting pregnant. We had, at that time, it had already been like 2.5 years of trying to get pregnant. And so fertility was just a big issue for us at that time. Well, again, things was life and was life and whatever. I was still praying to God that he would bless me with the baby. She was praying to God that he would bless her relationship, that it would be healthier. And, she obviously wanted to be married. So she prayed for that. And I prayed for that for her too, because obviously you want your friends to be happy, right? Well, another 2 years passed, right? And so at this time, me and my husband had been 4 years into this infertility thing, and God finally answered our prayers. We got pregnant, but in the midst of us getting pregnant, she actually is going through a whole breakup with her boyfriend. It was a very bad breakup. I felt really bad for her. So they break up and whatnot. They're breaking up. We're celebrating, and we told her that we were pregnant or whatever, and it seemed like she was happy for us. In all honesty, it seemed like she was happy. She was excited, and we had the type of friendship that we wouldn't talk every day, but we would talk at least 4 to 5 times a week, which is a pretty healthy friendship in my book. So it goes from talking like 4 to 5 times a week to 1 or 2 times a week to nothing. Like, we don't talk at all. I'm like, dang, what's going on with her? So I reach out to her and like, hey girl, it's been a minute since we had a conversation. I hope all is well. Let me know if you need anything, just hit me up or whatever like that. So I did this for a few weeks and I didn't hear anything from her. I'm talking about nothing at all. And, so that was just weird. But I had brunch with a mutual friend of ours. We had made a mutual friend. And so me and her went to brunch or whatever. And I was telling her about the situation with me and the other chick. And I was like, I haven't heard from her in, a few weeks or whatever. And I hope all is good. Have you heard from her? And she was like, yeah, friend, I heard from her. And she had told me that she had to fall back from you. And I'm like, fall back from me for what? Did I do something wrong? Did I say something? Like, I'm in my head, trying to figure out what did I do to her to make her want to fall back from me? Like, it was just very weird. And she was like, no, she told me that she had to fall back from you because everything that you had been asking for God for, like, it was coming to pass. Like, you were being blessed while she was going through something, and she just couldn't handle the situation, so she had to fall back from you in y'all's friendship. Now, at the time, I started to see things from her point of view. I'm like, okay, I can understand that, you know, she's going through a lot. And it sometimes whenever you're around people that things are, I mean, I've never experienced this because that's just not who I am. But sometimes people, you know, experience, like, they don't want to, like, rain on someone else's parade. So they, like, maybe pull back a little bit to not, you know, put a damper on such a blessing. So as she explained to me how the girl was like, you know, she just, you know, had to fall back from me from all that because I was just like, things were looking up for her, but looking up for me and not for her. I was like, okay, I took that on the chin, and I was like, okay, well, you know, it is what it is, you know, it sucks, but hey, what are you to do when someone wants to fall back from you because things are looking up, right? It's weird. Well, months go by, and yeah, I mean, it was like, you know, back to life as normal. Like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 months had gone by, and then all of a sudden I had started getting text messages from the girl, and of course at this time my mindset is totally different. I'm like, at one point I was like, okay, I can see where she's coming from, but then now I'm like, no, I don't want to be in any type of relationship or friendship that I can't celebrate my blessings, even if you're going through something. Because me, whenever I was trying to get pregnant, everyone around me was getting pregnant, and not one time was I jealous or felt like I needed to fall back from someone because they were being blessed and I wasn't. So I know that I wanted to get the same type of reaction from friendships as I was giving out. Like, I don't want to be around anyone I can't express my blessings with or my trials with without them having to fall back. I don't think that's healthy. So I never did reply back to any of her messages. And then a few weeks later, I get a phone call at 6 a.m. from my best friend. Mind you, my best friend is just a mutual friend to her, so it's not like they talk at all. Like, they don't have anything to talk about because my best friend's a whole different state away, and they just don't talk like that. So it was weird for her to call my bestie, I thought. But anyway, my bestie calls me at 6 a.m. She was like, hey, BF, I've been on the phone with so-and-so for the past 2 hours. And she's explaining to me how, like, sad that she is, that she's so sorry that, you know, she wanted to fall back from y'all friendship, that she misses you, that she, you know, like, you know, the whole I'm sorry thing, can we please be back friends type of thing. And I heard my friend out, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to tell you this because I love you, but never play a middleman. I don't like a middleman. I never have liked a middleman. I like to get straight to the point. Please don't try to save a relationship, a friendship that's not worth saving. I don't find that friendship to be of any value anymore, because if she can fall back from me from being blessed after years of knowing that I was struggling to get pregnant, and then once I get pregnant she falls back because she's going through struggles of her own relationship wise, and so she can't celebrate my wins because she's going through losses. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't think it's healthy. So can you just tell her, you know, what I talked to her or whatnot. So my friend told me she called her back and she talked to her, and she told her that she understands that she wants to be friends with me again, but it's not going to happen. Maybe love me from a distance because it's just not going to work. And she respects me enough to let me, you know, decide that this friendship, it wouldn't work out anymore. So that's one of the many crazy stories I have. What would you have done in a situation like that? Would you have given them a second try? Would you have, you know, done what I did? You let me know what you done, and I'll keep making series. But drop a comment and keep following, liking, and sharing for more of friendship. I don't know, friendship info? I don't know. Let me know. All right, bye.